Welcome students. Today's video we will learn about sound. Sound is a form of energy which generates from the vibration of a source. So what is sound? It is a form of energy. Now the source of this energy is vibration of a sound source. Now what I mean by vibration? Vibration or oscillation means the to and fro motion of any particle. Now, let me give you an example. Suppose this is a particle. If this particle moves in such a way that it first goes in this direction and then returns and goes to this direction up to this point and further goes to this point. This to and fro motion from its mean position O to extreme point A and A prime is called vibrational motion or oscillation. Now, this kind of motion is periodic motion. What I mean by periodic motion is that this motion repeats itself after a certain period of time. So, the motion repeats itself. How it repeats? It first goes from O point to A point, then it returns to O point, and then it goes to A prime point, and again it returns to O point, is the point where it started its motion, and then again it repeats its motion from O to A point. Hence, in a cyclic order, it goes from O point to A point, then to O point, then to A prime point, and then returns to O point and completes a cycle and repeats its motion again after a certain amount of time t, and this time is known as the time period of oscillation. So what happens in case of sound sources? It is a picture of a tuning fork. Now if we struck this tuning fork by some external exciter, then the leads of this fork vibrates in such a way. It goes to this point and again to this point. And this vibrational motion is the cause of sound. So this sound basically the excitation or the disturbance created by the excitation of this tuning fork is traveled via some medium and reaches our ear to create excitation to our ears, and thus we hear the sound. Now from my statement what we see that a sound wave requires a medium to propagate. Without any medium, sound wave cannot propagate. We can examine this phenomena by a simple example. Let us take a container and within it we take a bell arrangement, an electronic bell. Now there is a pump attached to it. what it does, this pump can create vacuum within this chamber by pulling the air out. Now, at first, when the chamber is filled with air, we ring the bell and we can easily hear the sound of the bell. Now, we start the pump and create a vacuum inside it. When vacuum is created, no sound is heard by our ears. This proves that a sound needs a medium to propagate. In this case, the medium was the air medium, the atmosphere around it. But whenever we remove the medium, sound cannot propagate. The exciter or the source only vibrates, but the vibration cannot reach to our ears. Hence, we cannot hear the sound. Like air media, liquids can also help in propagation of sound, and solids can also help to propagate sound. And the degree of propagation or the efficiency by which a medium can propagate is increases with its density. Hence, for liquid, the sound waves can propagate easily rather than the air medium or the gaseous medium, and the propagation is best for solid medium. That's all. Thank you. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelessons.net.